Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna open up the Boxycharm Premium box for May 2021. Boxycharm is a monthly beauty box. I actually have 3 subscriptions to Boxycharm because I get 2 base boxes. One of them upgrades to Luxe every 3 months, and then I get the premium box. This is a premium box. It's $35 per month. You do get a little bit more than the base box. It's no secret that premium is usually not my favorite box. But last month I had like the best premium box ever, so we're hoping some of that good juju or mojo or whatever you call it is in this box as well, and we're gonna get some really great items. Right off the top, I have Haus Laboratories. That is Lady Gaga's makeup brand. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it says Fame on the side. One thing about this channel, if you watch unboxings on this channel, I try to find you information on reviews, ingredients, everything like that, but I am the worst about Boxycharm spoilers. So I don't know what goes in every box. I don't know which ones you can customize and add into your box. Sometimes I don't even customize. I did not customize this box. So Glam Room #1 in Fame. It looks like it's gonna be a shadow palette, and it is. These are really pretty. These actually don't scream Lady Gaga to me because none of them are bright or like her normal style, but they are very pretty. Let's swatch a couple. 1, 2, 3. They are pretty. I did 1 matte and 2 shimmers. I do like them. This is gonna be a nice palette to use. I think this brand does have pretty good quality, but we'll look it up and see if anybody has reviewed this yet in the second part of this video. Next I have Grown Alchemist Body Cream in Mandarin Rosemary Leaf. And I actually already own this from a different subscription, so I'm not gonna open it because it's got like a little medicine type deal where it has this little pokey side and you poke it. But I don't want to actually open this one because I'm still using the other one, but I love this. I think it smells really, really good. I do get the citrus scent from the Mandarin, and I truly love it, so I'm glad to get another one because it is also extremely moisturizing. Next up, I have something from Laruce. I'm assuming this is brushes because the only thing I've seen from this brand in the past is makeup brushes, but I could be wrong. Nope, it is makeup brushes. They are kind of cute. These kind of give me Lady Gaga vibes. The barrel has these little textured bubbles, and then this is a gunmetal color, and this one feels pretty good. I wouldn't say that it's like a truly expensive brush, but my guess is because it's in Boxycharm, it probably has an expensive price tag because that's what they like to do with brushes, especially like this, like little sets like this. We have a kabuki brush. This would probably be good for foundation. Then this, they say, is a highlighter brush. I like mine a little more tapered than this. I would probably use this for blush. And then this is a small angled brush eyeliner. You could also do your brows with this, but I prefer my brow one to have a spoolie on the other end. Still, I love getting brushes, and as long as they're cruelty-free, I love it even more. We will check on cruelty-free status for all of these the second part of the video. And just like I said, the brush set is $96 MSRP. Would I pay $96 for 3 brushes? No, I would not. So let's move on to the face mask. And here is from Rael Beauty Vitamin C Brightening and Glow Facial Sheet Mask. It says free of parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, silicone, artificial fragrance, benzophenone, artificial dye, phenoxyethanol, PEG, and talc. So that's pretty cool. I do like this brand, but there's a few items from this specific brand, Rael Beauty, that didn't work for me. So we'll see if this vitamin C serum does. I kind of want to look up which vitamin C. It has niacinamide and sodium hyaluronate in it as well. So the vitamin C it has is ascorbic acid. That's a pretty potent form of vitamin C, but it's not very stable. Luckily, these are all going to be individually wrapped because they're sheet masks. Moving on to the next item, we have 2 more. So one is from Bite Beauty, and I do love this brand, but whenever I get lip products, it's a me thing, not a them thing. There's a lot of things that I don't use, so I have to make sure that I can use it before I open it up. And so far, so good. So I don't see the waxes that I avoid, so I can probably use this. It has castor seed oil as the first ingredient, then jojoba esters, then it has sunflower seed wax, which I'm completely fine with. It has a few waxes, but all of them look like they are plant-based waxes. So I like that. Actually, it says vegan right here. awesome. And it didn't look like any of them were petroleum based. So I can use it, and this is called the Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon in Acai Smash. So let's put that here. Oh, it actually looks like a crayon, not like a lipstick. Oh my gosh, that color is so pretty. I love that. It's bright, but it has like a little bit of purple in it. It's a bright pink, but it has like a little bit of purple undertone to it. I don't even think the camera's picking up the purple the way it looks on my hand. Like when I move it, you see a little bit of purple in it, but I don't think the camera's picking that up. I am gonna wear this all the time. Hopefully it's long lasting. I will put it on my lips and do like a kiss test at the end. My last item is also a well-known brand, and it's also a brand that we see a lot in Boxycharm. I feel like they have like a secret deal with Too Faced, but Too Faced is not my favorite brand, but this is their Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow, and it says 24-hour crease-proof wear, waterproof long wear. So we'll test that too. We'll actually put it on my hand, and then we'll see if we can smudge it or not. So we'll put it over on this side. This is not a color I would typically use on my eyes, but it is pretty. Does it smell like chocolate? It does also smell like chocolate. Some people hate the chocolate smell of Too Faced. I kind of like it as long as it doesn't linger all day long. Like I like it while I'm applying it just because it's just like nice. But when it sticks and it's there all day, it can give me a headache because it's kind of a sweet scent. This shade is called Amaretto. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do a little bit of research about all of the brands. I'm gonna check the rating. I'm gonna check the cruelty-free status. We're going to talk about price, make sure that this is the legit price because sometimes you can find it for cheaper online. And then I'll come back with all that information. Typically I do a full try on, but I don't think that I want to this time because I don't want to open the body cream unless I can find my other one lying around while I'm doing the research. And I don't really want to use these sheet masks yet. You only get 5 of them. And because it's vitamin C, I want to make sure that I'm using it wisely with my other products. So I don't want to use it on the same night I use retinol or anything like that. So just for that reason, I am going to not do a full try on, but we will still swatch everything. I will put the lipstick on and we'll do a little kiss test at the end, and I will talk about what I found out about all the products.
A few moments later.
So let's start with the Haus Laboratories Glam Room #1 in Fame. This is a 4.7 star rating with 784 reviewers. So a lot of the positives said that it didn't have any fallout, and that's what they loved. The negatives were more about the pigment not really being there, but the ones I swatched seem fine. Maybe they don't work as well with a brush, or the shimmer or glitter not being glittery enough. But some of the positives were saying you could build it up. So if you built it up, you might be able to see a little bit more of that shimmer on your lid. Positives also said it had a very creamy feel, and just touching them and swatching them, I did feel that with this palette. I just don't, this isn't my type of color story. Like it's a little bit plain for me. Also doesn't really say like Lady Gaga to me. I want like something super bright and bold and fun. But for an everyday look, this is a gorgeous palette. So totally keeping this, totally gonna love this. This is also a vegan and cruelty-free brand, so we love that here on this channel. Let's go to Too Faced, their Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow. We have it here. This one has a 4.3 star rating with 187 reviewers. People saying this is really long lasting. They even said it is waterproof. I did not put it underwater, I should have. And that they liked the matte look, but the negatives said it was patchy, hard to blend, or hard to apply. And then a couple people said there's a learning curve if you want to use this product, but it's worth it. So if you're willing to get the skills to use it and use a little at a time, that was what was recommended by one of those reviewers, then you could get a really nice look. Another thing the positive said is this is really good to put all over your lid as a base and then apply shadows on top, because the creamy base will cancel everything out underneath, and then you'll get like rich browns on top. And you can use powder shadow on top of this creamy shadow, and supposedly works really well. So some people were not caring that this applied patchy because they were just using it as a base and then layering on their powder shadows, which we could totally do with this palette on top of this. Too Faced is also a cruelty-free brand. We love that. This one's made in Italy, and I forgot to say, this one is made in the USA. Next up, we have the Bite Beauty Power Move Lip Crayon, or matte lip crayon, and this had a 4.5 star rating with 2,604 reviewers. Positive reviewers said creamy feel. I already put it on my lips before we did this section. I do agree with the creamy feel. They said matte finish, but there were some negatives saying it's not a true matte, it's more of a matte satin finish. I think I would also agree with that. Like it doesn't fully feel matte yet, but maybe when it dries down, I'll get a little bit more matte look to it. And then they said it's comfortable, and So far on my lips, it is comfortable. It doesn't feel too drying. Usually long wear equals drying, but the negative said it's not transfer proof and you do have to reapply a lot. So truly not long wear. They also said that if you're trying to use it as a liner, because it's shaped kind of like it can be used like a liner, it's shaped more like a crayon than like an actual lip product, then they said it causes some bleeding when you're trying to do a liner. So they actually recommend using a different liner before applying this. Some people also said that it works really well with gloss on top, but that makes it even worse for transferring. So if you're trying to get something that is transfer proof, do not add the gloss, but they said that it looks really pretty with like a shiny gloss on top. I think that's more if you love the look of glossy lips versus if you love the look of a matte lip. I do prefer glossy lips, but I love the look of both. So I am not mad about this whatsoever. And like I said, it's not fully a true matte just yet, but we're gonna wait and see if it dries, and then I will kiss my hand and see how transfer proof it is. Based on the reviews, it's not gonna be transfer proof like at all. This product is also cruelty free and it's vegan, love that here. And this product is made in Canada. And are we ready for a kiss test? It is my whole entire lips, but you still see some color on my lips. So I don't think that it would require too much reapplication. It looks like it still stains or stays a little bit, but yeah, this is gonna get on your boyfriend or your dog or your coffee cup, whatever your lips are touching. Next we have Grown Alchemist, and a lot of people like the packaging, that it's like the same thing I said, the medicine bottle packaging that you poke with this little guy on top. They also like the scent, but there are negatives about the scent as well. Some people called it herbal citrus. It truly is like, it's called mandarin rosemary, and that's honestly what it smells like to me exactly, like the perfect mixture of mandarin and rosemary. I happen to like both of those scents, so I do love this one. More positives also said that it's a thick feel, that it absorbs well, that it's very moisturizing, and I do think that's true, and I think that has a lot to do with the ingredients here. The ingredients are all organic. This is also cruelty free, and this is also vegan, and the packaging is recyclable. So one of the main things that I love about Grown Alchemist is all of that put together. The negatives were about that scent, saying it was medicinal or herbal or that herbal citrus scent. So some of the negatives were still mentioning that, but if you love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. It seems to just be one of those types of things. The negatives also said it was expensive. So this bottle is $26 retail value, and you get 4.05 ounces or 120 milliliters for this container. I guess for body lotion, that probably is a lot, $26. Luckily for me, I've received several in boxes or in sales, so I'm not too worried about that price tag. And I truly love Grown Alchemist as a brand. I love their ingredients list. The first ingredient in this is aloe extract, and the second ingredient is water. Aloe, when it's the first ingredient to me, is like one of my favorite things in all skincare. I just love it. It's such a soothing ingredient. It's such a healing ingredient, although I'm not sure if you're supposed to use the word healing, but I truly love that as first ingredient. The second one is water. The third is almond oil, very nice oil, moisturizing oil. The fourth and fifth ingredient are two of my favorite ingredients, but especially together. So cetearyl olivate, which is cetearyl alcohol and like olive oil, that fatty esters from olive oil combined, and then sorbitan olivate. And together they're both very moisturizing ingredients, as you can expect. When you combine them, they create something called Olivum 1000. And so every time you see them on an ingredients list together, they're kind of like a moisturizing powerhouse. And I feel like they do like a double duty for your skin. So whenever I'm looking for a really good moisturizer that's gonna absorb really easily into my skin, but actually get the job done, I look for those two ingredients. So that is one of my favorite parts about this particular product. Personally, me just looking at the ingredients list. This one also has shea butter and vitamin E. Those are also moisturizing ingredients, and it's a plant-based vitamin E. It has a lot of natural extracts. So I believe it had carrot, rosemary, where it gets some of that scent from, mandarin. It also had rose hip oil, and I don't remember what the last one was, grapeseed oil. So it has a lot of great ingredients that I like to see in moisturizing products. I am glad to have another one because I do love the one that I already have, and I'm about a quarter way on it already. And again, this is a cruelty-free brand, a vegan brand. It is certified organic, and like I said, the packaging is recyclable, and this product was made in Australia. The next product is our little brush set. Now, I couldn't find reviews on these brushes. They feel great to me. They feel soft. I like the feeling of the barrel. This one's like a little bit thick for my liking, but this is almost perfect. And then The weight is fine. They don't feel like anything special. They definitely don't feel like they are worth $96. I would not pay $96 for these. In what world? I don't know what they're talking about, but am I glad that I got them? They feel great. So yes, I'm always glad to get more tools like this. It does kind of eat into your premium like total value, but I still think I got a really good value in this box. And this is a cruelty-free brand. It's a vegan brand. They say these are hypoallergenic and they are made in China. Next up, we have Rael, I think that's how you say it, Beauty Vitamin C Brightening and Glow Facial Sheet Masks. This had a 4.6 star rating with 221 reviewers. Positives were about the mask being really durable, like you can't break it, and it's actually made out of bamboo fibers, which is a sustainable resource because it's a really like good renewable resource. So I do totally love that. There were positives that said, yes, I saw brightening, and then there were negatives that said, no, I didn't see any brightening, or there was not a significant difference for me. I don't know what to tell you. I haven't tried it on my skin. The type of vitamin C they have here is a pretty potent form of vitamin C. So I did try to see if anybody had any allergic reaction or any stinging or any feeling like that. And nothing in the comments said that. And there was actually one person, one only, that did say they have sensitive skin and they thought this was sensitive skin friendly. I checked and the vitamin C is second to last. The ascorbic acid is second to last on the ingredients list. And it does have sodium hyaluronate as the third ingredient. That is the sodium salt of hyaluronic acid. It can penetrate your skin, so it's a really good anti-aging ingredient. Absolutely love that. Then next it has niacinamide, and niacinamide pairs really well with vitamin C for brightening. It's an anti-aging and brightening ingredient. So those are kind of high up, and then the vitamin C is a lot lower on the list. So I'm thinking that's probably why it is sensitive skin friendly. But still, if you have sensitive skin, make sure you patch test or try to introduce vitamin C a little bit at a time. Looking online, there were some websites that say this is a cruelty-free brand, but they're not the typical websites that I go to. However, I think that it was enough evidence for me to say that yes, this is a cruelty-free brand. So that means the entire box is cruelty-free. Also, this is made in South Korea, so this is K-Beauty. And will I use it all? The total retail value is $218 for this box, and I paid $35. And honestly, normally I go through and I say, what items am I gonna use and what am I not gonna use? Like, we're gonna use all $218 of this, so I don't even need to do that. Yes, I am gonna use everything, and we have a completely cruelty-free box, so I'm so happy. This is the second month in a row, so maybe premium can start winning me back into like loving Boxycharm. I don't know. 2 months that I've loved, about a year that I didn't, that I was just kind of getting. Let me know what you think about this box, or if you got your own premium box, what was your favorite item in your box? If you didn't, you can say what was your favorite item in my box. If you want to share both, that is also fine. Comments really help my channel out. The more comments I have, the more YouTube likes to share my videos. So I really appreciate all the comments on my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!